A question was penned in the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse number 10. It was penned by one of the wisest men ever to live. And that question that he asked, who can find a virtuous woman? Well, with much confidence, I can answer that question right now. Born to Glenna and Joseph Walls on May 25th, 1927, in a small little country town, Harrow, Ontario, Canada, this virtuous woman met God at a very early age. You will hear her tell this vivid account about having dirt in her eye. She tried everything to get that dirt out of her eye until enough was enough, and she called out to God. God heard her cry for help, and immediately the dirt fell out of her eye into her hand. Oh, she says, that is the moment I knew God was real, and I have been crying out and thanking Him ever since. In 1957, this virtuous woman married Donald M. Nelson Sr. They were married for over 40 years until his passing. This virtuous woman treated this man like a king. Well, one day she was told by a doctor that she would never have children. Oh, but she told that doctor that she knew another doctor, and she prayed to God to bless her with just one child. But how many know that we serve a God that can do exceedingly and abundantly? Yes, God did exceedingly and abundantly above all she could imagine, and gave her 5 sons: Ronald, Donald, Gregory, Timothy, and Marlon. Yes, she was blessed with 5 strong sons. She has served faithfully to her family, was a loyal mother and a loyal wife. Not only does this virtuous woman holds these components, yes, this virtuous woman is a mighty servant of the Lord. For decades, this virtuous woman has traveled all across our state, our country, and the world. She had taken several trips to the island of the Bahamas, where she was accompanied by the great late Dr. Emily Shaw. Not only did this virtuous woman travel to the island of the Bahamas, she's also ministered in Canada and all across the Midwest. This virtuous woman started the first, and I say first, women's group at the Detroit Rescue Mission in the early 80s. There, this virtuous woman ministered to hundreds and hundreds of women who were on their last leg and who had given up hope. This honorable, virtuous woman ministered to their needs. She's visited several women correctional facilities across this state. She's also visited the sick and the shut-in in the hospitals and in the convalescent homes. Yes, this virtuous woman has given her life to God, and she sacrificed everything at times that she had just so she could put a smile on someone's face. This virtuous woman served in the Burnett Missionary Baptist Church for over 50 years and is still continuing to press on. And so this evening, as we ponder on the question, who can find a virtuous woman? I am so honored and so humbled this evening to let you know that this virtuous and honorable woman is in our midst, and we celebrate her birthday with love and with honor. So I introduce to you the virtuous woman, Mrs. Maxine Marie Nelson.